Hello and welcome to the Spirits Within Us. My name's Zena, my team's here and creator's here. Any negative energy that's being sent towards the channel, myself or you the viewer, we transmute that into pure, unconditional love, light and healing energies for our minds, bodies and souls. We send out love to those who are sending it and we hope that they find joy, peace and happiness in their hearts. Letters HRBK, first or middle or last name. We had someone called Bert come in, someone who likes the colour red. Someone passed 2 years ago, and there's a celebration coming up soon. Obviously we've got Christmas, but someone's telling me that their birthday is the 15th, if you can understand that for someone in the audience. That's fallen over the Taurus, so they could be a Taurus also. Healing and looking a book. So you've been doing some healing. You had to heal from something, and this is why it's taken you some time. I believe that you have had a little bit of depression and you know, you've been a little bit down and it's took, you know, I got that you had to have some medications and that, but you're now getting off these medications for this illness that you had. And you looked it up, you were looking it up in books to find out, you know, the symptoms, the physical symptoms and how you could help yourself in this situation. And this is what helped you along with your healing, basically. And this brought you joy, you know. You got the answers that you needed for looking in these books. We have a tree of wisdom. You've got help to help you through this situation. I believe that this is a new business that you've been starting up. And you've started to bring it into reality, basically. And you've got a lot of focus, you know. You're focused a lot on this business. I believe that whilst you was... you've always been a collective. That's what I've got. You've always been a collective. Now, I got Aries. I know it's not on the board, but I've got an Aries. So you could be an Aries. You've always been a collective. You like to collect things, basically. And this is where you decided to start doing this bookstore because you've been collecting a lot and you've got a lot of old... first editions, second editions of very old books and manuscripts. I also got that. Okay, we have wish wisely. So, because there's going to be, we've got joy and we've got celebration. So, we have celebration and we have moon energy. Wishing for something, basically. And I believe that this is going to bring you a lot of happiness. I do believe there is a wedding coming up soon in the family. And I believe it's your second child. This is what I've just been told. It's your second child that's getting married. And this is what the celebration is. Now, you'll know if it's you. Because this child is very materialistic. That's what I just got. And we've got moon energy, but this is a different, we're going somewhere else now. Okay, we have resourcefulness, intelligence, mental action and right thinking. That's what I said. Yeah, but you've been quite up in your head lately and you're on the right line, basically. But there is someone in your energy, someone around in your energy that has been trying to send you, you know, into your mind, into overthinking, basically. But you've been resourceful on this. You know, you're thinking on the right lines. You know that it's this individual and what they're doing towards you and what they're sending. They've been questioning your intelligence, basically. I think what it is it's a friend. It's a friend. And every time you speak about something, they have to turn up and say, oh, I've done this. And, oh, I did that. I've done this. I've done that. And it's putting you in your head to, are you in the right place with this person, basically? Is this where you need to be? Or do you need to cut this individual off? Because it seems as though everything you say or whatever comes up, they seem to challenge you. I don't know whether you are the same sort of sign or there's something where you're very much alike in an aspect. I do believe there's another individual involved in this situation. I think it's a party of 3 friends, and you've got a feeling that when you're not around, that these individuals gossip about you and stuff. Well, you're right, they do. And this is what's been happening. And now, not at first, there wasn't like it, but lately, because they can see you're resourceful, they can see your mental intelligence, they know you're on exactly the right line, the right trajectory to put your life into a brilliant situation. At first, they were great because they were there, they were listening, they were trying to figure out and find out what you got going on, and they were all up for it. But because you've been pulling back, because you've been noticing them, I believe that one of them, when they talk to you, they've got a lot of disdain in there. Like when you say something, they do something weird with their mouth. So they've been doing something, and you've been noticing this. You've been noticing their body language, and you've been reading them very well. We've got longing for love, loneliness, and I did say there it was 3 friends, didn't I? So you're searching for kind of a love, but it doesn't mean to say it's a one-on-one relationship kind of love, but you're searching for a friendship. And I believe that you've met these 2 friends, and you know, the energies were quite good at the beginning, and I think that they're older than you, these 2 friends, and what they're doing is they're thinking that you're going to do something wrong to them, so they're starting doing something wrong to you, basically, and this is what you've been thinking, and you are actually on the right track. We've got idyllic memories, peace and tranquility. So I don't think these individuals want you in peace. They don't want you to be tranquil. Or you're not peaceful and tranquil when you're around them. It brings out something in you that it's as if they trigger you. It's as if these individuals have started to trigger you, and you know that it's time to move on, basically. We've got education, learning, teaching. So in the beginning, you thought that there was going to be some sort of, you know, you would be able to learn from these individuals, but you're not learning anything from them. I think basically that these individuals, they're learning from you, yeah? Now, you're supposed to be some sort of a teacher. You've got a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, basically. And this is what you're bringing into this friendship. And these individuals, they're trying to put you down, basically, and they're trying to be higher than you and say they're better than you. And I do believe that it is time to move on from these individuals. You could be at college or at work or university with them, because we've got education and we have got university. So it could be a friendship where you're at school at the moment, at any kind of a school or place like that. We have the shaman with healing energy. So they're not giving you any healing energy now. I believe that maybe in the beginning they were giving you some sort of an healing energy. And there was joy in this relationship. And any of the letters H, B, R and K could be any of these individuals' first, middle or last name. But they were giving you, you know, the energy was there, but you're not feeling it lately. You're not feeling the joy. You're not feeling the warmth from these individuals. You know, there's no peace, there's no tranquility. So maybe it is time, and you've been thinking this of late, that, you know, you're not mixing well with them and there's something going on and stuff. And yeah, there basically is. So if this is your situation, do we have anything else for anyone else, please? Oh gosh, I think I dropped them, but I'm going to take them. Okay. So we have success, personal or professional achievements. Yeah, they don't want you to be successful. I believe that you could have been a really good team together, but because these individuals see that you're going to take off, they don't want that. They don't want you to be personally or professionally achieving, you know. They don't want that for you. I think they wanted it with them, but they've kind of ventured off from that sort of aspect. They were all up for it in the beginning, to be joining with you and to be sharing ideas and everything. And now it seems as though they don't want you to go any further, that they they can see that you're going to go further, and it's the same old story. People get jealous, no matter who they are, they get jealous of you. So you have to walk your path alone, walk your path alone into leadership, and that's what it is, and that's why they can see that you are very much leadership quality. You know, you're very much going to be a leader, a person of authority. You're going to be able to voice, and whatever it is, this idea, this concept, this whatever you was talking with these individuals with, they can see that you're going to achieve, that you are going to be a leader. Right, we have physical issues, illness, accident or injury. So, okay, give me some more. Someone has actually, they're either ill, they've got physical issues, accident or injury. So I believe that if it's these individuals, one of them isn't very well at the moment. With a chariot, you can represent it with a car, so they could be having car trouble as well. And we have a caretaker, putting others first. So this individual don't put anyone else first. They just put themselves first, and they're thinking of themselves. They were friends in the beginning. I don't think it's both of the individuals. I think it's the one individual who is more on the same energy as you, kind of thing. But they might be a year or two older, you know. They have done a lot more at college and university than you, so they think naturally that that's going to make them be a much better candidate for whatever, you know. So it's not. They don't care what they do. But I believe that, what's this? We got Archangel Uriel with passions and spiritual connections. So I believe this individual, because we had the idyllic round, didn't we? We did, didn't we? Somewhere. Yeah. So we have. They are. Someone basically is trying to cause you physical issues, be it physically, mentally, whatever, you know. They're trying to cause you some injuries, some accidents, some illness. And they don't care how they do it. We could be going into another reading. They don't care how they do it. They have no worries at all about it. And we've got Archangel Uriel, passion and spiritual connections. So they have no passion basically, and they have no connection to spirit. But the reason they don't have any connection to spirit, they could be a Capricorn actually. This individual could be the Capricorn, and they have no connection to spirit because of them trying to cause these physical issues to yourself. And I think that's what they're doing, and they don't care how they do it. Thank you. So we have Archangel Zachiel with compassion, freedom and forgiveness. So because they're trying to stop the passion, that's what they're doing. They're trying to stop you being passionate about moving forward on this journey alone, and stopping you from becoming this leader, basically. They're trying to block your spiritual connections also. Now you've got Archangel Zachiel coming in with compassion, freedom and forgiveness. So you need to have, and you've got the two people walking away. So I believe you need to walk away from these two individuals because they have no compassion for you, but you need to walk away, and you need to be compassionate about them. You need to forgive them, you know, and walk away into your freedom, because these two individuals who you have actually been working with, I don't know whether they're two men or two women or a man or woman, etc. You know what I mean? You work it out the way it is. But they're thinking more of themselves, really. It is a friendship kind of a thing, but they are, yeah. And I believe that they're ready to walk away from you as well. I think that they believe that they've learnt enough information off you, but I think you're very wise and very skilled, and you've only told them like a little tiny bit. They think you've told them everything, you know, and you haven't. You were quite wise when you went into this friendship, and you had no doubt, you had no self-doubt or feelings of inadequacy when you went into this friendship. You knew exactly who you were, and I believe that you didn't say anything to these individuals. You have no doubt about your connections to spirit. You have no doubt about the connections that you actually have. But I believe that these individuals are trying to get you to doubt yourself. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get you to feel inadequate. They're trying to get you to not be in that leadership position, basically. Because of jealousy, as always, it's always about jealousy, ain't it? And this is what happens in relationships all too often in this world that we live in. It's like, gosh, get a grip, you know, get a grip and just be happy for other people. People can't be happy for others, can they? So we have feelings of love, spouse, lover. Now, if I'd have drawn that properly, that would have come on the downward side. But I do believe that you have a love coming in. You have a spouse, a lover. I believe that you're single at the moment. And I think this is what these individuals are worried about. They're worried that when you find that love, that it's the last key in your ascension, basically, that when you find this new love, that you're going to evolve into something else, you know, because once you have love in your heart for another person and they have love for you, basically, it opens up a different ball game, doesn't it? It changes you, you'll change and everything. And I don't think they want this for you. We've got addictions, upside down, reactive behaviours, reclaiming your power. So I believe that these individuals that you're with, now what I've just got is drinking. I believe that these individuals that you're with, they drink, they like to drink, and you don't drink. And I believe that this is sort of, it's come under the joy. I think it's a bit of a joy killer for you because you don't need to drink. You're quite adequate without drinking. You don't need to. I believe that you have been a drinker in the past and you've got rid of it all. But these individuals are doing this. I believe they have a lot of other addictions, like with food and things like that. They have addictions where they have got to be the better of every other man or woman, you know, basically. And I don't think you want to be in that kind of an environment. We've got parent-child family, and that's on the downward side. So, and that's come under Taurus with what I was saying earlier about someone having someone being very materialistic, this Taurus, and they was in a family situation, but that family situation is there was a child. I do believe that. Oh, okay. What I'm getting is that I don't know if it was you or you can associate this with anyone, that someone lost a child at the age of 2. That's what I'm getting by look, you know, and it was around 15 years ago. So if you can associate with that as well, also. So we're going into the reading. Okay. So we have Archangel Ragiel with justice, discipline, and harmony. So Ragiel's going to come in and he's bringing in this justice, discipline and harmony for all of these other situations that I've been talking about before. Not just the one, but for all of them, you know. And I believe that there is someone who needs to be in a joyous position at the moment because of, I believe that there's a date of whether this individual, this baby passed when on the 15th of a month, basically. But this is what I'm getting, and it'll be around about that time as well, coming up. So it could be the 15th of December, I'm not sure, but this is what I just got, the 15th of December. Now we've got Archangel Ragiel with love, healing and miracles, yeah. So And he's also bringing in love, healing, miracles, justice, discipline, harmony. So everything that I've been reading about, they're bringing in a lot of love, harmony, justice, healing for every single one of all of these, everything that I've been talking about basically. We've got because abandonment, feelings of unworthiness and rejection. So this is another bit of a new reading. I've got that someone is also feeling, or we could be going back to that other, these individuals, because that's fell on this moon magic one, onto the moon energy. I believe that I'm being drawn to this Taurus, this materialistic Taurus. There's a materialistic Taurus, basically, who is doing moon magic, and because they have feelings of abandonment, they could be sending this to you, yourself. They're feeling unworthy at the moment. They're feeling rejected. And I believe that this is to do with a third-party relationship that you were in. This is another reading, a third party with either a male, female, another relationship. Now, I believe that this individual was having a lot of self-doubt, and now they were sending moon magic to you and blocking your intuition, basically. Now, okay, I am on the right line, thank you. So they're feeling, they were always feeling as though you were better than them. So they started sending moon magic. They wanted the partner who you was with, whether it be a male or a female, they wanted that person as their own. Now, they was actually sending spell work to you. They were sending spell work to block your intuition. This Taurus was sending it to make you feel abandoned and inadequate and all of that. But they're the ones who were feeling it. They were trying to project themselves upon you. And the next card that I pulled was divination with spiritual practices, intuition and history. So because of what they were doing spiritual practices on you, and you listened to your intuition. You knew that something was being done. You knew that you was having spell work sent to you. So you were listening to your intuition, and basically all of this, what they were doing, is being sent back to them because it's come on the reverse and it's not hitting you. And we have Archangel Gabriel with communications of all kinds. Sorry about that. I've been away for a while, and it was a family emergency, and I cannot remember what I was reading about. So I'm going to close this reading here, and I hope that you got something from it. And from myself, my team and creator, we wish you unconditional love, light and healing energy. I'll do another reading now. Okay, bye.